Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. And in today's episode, we're starting off in the Hall of Patrons because we have a couple new people to induct. We've got Zane and George Hopkins, who hasn't sent me his Minecraft name yet, so he has no head. Poor George. But Zane and George, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. And welcome to the Hall of Patrons. I also want to grab... No, I don't have any signs on me. Okay, I put them back where they belong. Good. I also want to swing over here and grab some stone to take back to our ravine village. And I have decided on a name for the ravine village. There was a couple people who actually suggested this. Actually, there was one person who suggested it. And then a couple people who said, ooh, I like that name. That's a great idea. So the village is going to be named Rathnor. I think that's a very fitting name. I think it sounds very goblin-y. I don't know if that's really a word, but it is now. And we are going to go with Rathnor. I think that's a good name. So I want to drop this stone off, and there was actually a lot of really good lore suggestions in the comments of last episode. And I had said something in the previous video, something to the effect of there wouldn't be any tinkers or craftsmen or anything like that. And one of you said, you know, actually tinkers would be very fitting for a village like this because they're poor and they can't really afford to buy things. So they just kind of make do with what they've got. And there are very good tinkers who kind of take random junk and put it together and make it into something that's, you know, usable. And I was thinking about that. I think that's actually a really good idea. So I think the primary craft, if you will, of this village is going to be essentially inventing things, crafting, being essentially tinkers who play around with things and kind of throw things together and invent random things. So that's what we're going to do. I'll just put those in there. I don't actually really need them right this minute, but they will come in handy. We're going to be obviously needing a lot of stone as we go along here so we can adjust walls, and we'll get some as we go. But I'm thinking, and another suggestion was to have a lot of coal around here. So like this room, for example, could have a lot of like coal ore and blocks of coal and stuff like that. And I think that's actually a really good idea as well. Do I have any? I've got some coal here. I don't really have any coal ore at the moment, but I'm sure I can get some. There's probably some down here in the ravine, in fact. Not down there. Can you see any down here? No. Oh, let's not fall off. Actually, you know what? There might not be any coal. Oh, here we go. Here's a little bit. I just want some regular old coal ore. Regular old... Yeah, I said that right. Okay. And then we've got a little bit more up here. I'm actually going to light this up, I think, just for the moment. And we're just going to grab this. I'm not going to worry about decorating this part of it right this very moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there as time goes on. Because eventually the ravine village will expand even this far. So I think it'll be fine. Oh, I think I just threw away some ender pearls. Come back, you. There we go. Okay. So we got a little bit of coal ore. We got some coal blocks. There's actually a little bit more of it right here. Is there some hiding? Yeah, here we go. Let's get all of this too. And there we go. Torch. And I think that should suffice. Okay. So we've got that. Now, how do we want to do this? I'm thinking we'll stack some of it up kind of in this corner like that. Maybe we put a little bit of it in the floor like so, just to make it kind of dirty in here. We'll maybe do something along these lines. Right, so we've got a little bit of this coal kind of in there. I think... I might actually like it better like this, honestly. Do that. There we go. And I think that's actually pretty good. So we've got some coal. We've got coal ore over here. I like it. Okay. Excellent. Now, as I was saying, the people that live here are probably going to end up being inventors and craftsmen of some sort or another. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and do some sort of thing with craftable materials. Maybe we'll grab some oak as well. Let's grab some spruce and some oak logs. And some of that too. And then don't actually have a crafting table in here, but I can get one if I decide that I need it. I think that's probably good for now. Okay, so this room down here could be some sort of like a workshop. I think that would be kind of nifty. So maybe we take wooden trap doors and we do something like that. Right? So we've got like a little workshop table over here. Maybe we do... Yeah, I need a crafting bench. Hold on. There we go. Maybe we put... In fact, actually, what if we were to do that? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's make a couple spruce stairs. And maybe right here we do... Let's see. The problem with doing it that way is it can't be centered. What if we go like that, like that, like this, and then I don't think I can reach it from that angle, and then like that. So it basically gives us like a gear, which I think could be kind of cool. Put this stuff back, and then actually I need a stone button, I think. Let's grab a stack of stone. And let's just make one stone button. This needs some light for sure. We'll put that right here. And let's just sleep real quick since it's getting late and I don't want creepers and things to spawn in my village and blow things up. That would be unfortunate. All right, there we go. So you're going to have like a gear or some sort of wheel that turns right here. Maybe we make a couple of levers. And one of those goes maybe right here. And then maybe we put another one like right here. And these levers might not actually do anything. But the idea is just to make it, just basically to give us this feeling that it's like inventions and crazy things going on and stuff like that. Maybe we do something like this. Put a spruce stair in there. And I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's just a thing. We're going to get rid of it and try and come up with something that serves a little bit more of a purpose. I like the gear. I think that's good. Let's actually make some more trapdoors. And let's see if maybe using trapdoors we can come up. Yeah, that looks gear-like. I don't know what we would actually, what it would turn. Ooh, there's an idea. What if we were to do something like this? I need some cobblestone. Let's grab that, like so. Turn that into stairs. There we go. Actually, just so I don't have to come back, let's grab some more. There we go. And then maybe we put, like, right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trapped. Ha! I win. Okay. So we'll tear these little back parts out just because we want to cover... We want that to be covered up. We don't want to be able to see this stone. I'll put a cobblestone block there. We'll put a regular stair right here. And right there. And then maybe these ones, I think, will change into smooth and maybe a dirt like that. So we got basically something down here that's being, stirred or rotated or churned or who knows. Maybe we go, do I have a bucket of water? I do have one. What if we do that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I really care for that. Maybe for the time being, we leave it, or we put... Yeah, let's leave it like that. I think that looks okay. So you got some sort of a gear over here that does something, and then some sort of a gear over here that does something. Didn't think about that. Whatever. It's fine. Actually, no, it's not. We're going to move that. And we'll put it up. That's also a terrible place. Let's put it right here. Yeah, that way it doesn't actually affect anything. Okay. So you got a lever here to move this, and then this will control that. Okay, cool. So just kind of a little detail, if you will. Maybe we'll have a fence in here, fence up there, fence over here. And these are just kind of little things. So this is kind of like a tinker's room, workbench. You know, who knows? There's all sorts of different things that could be going on here. We could maybe have a couple more shelves right there. I think that's good, honestly. And then maybe right here, we put a couple more shelves of some sort. And these are just basically here for, putting stuff on. Or I mean, it's some sort of a tinker's shop. I think it works. And I think it's kind of nifty. So we got some coal up there. And then we got our tinker's workshop over here for people who invent things and tinker with things. And I'm sure you guys can come up with all sorts of ideas for things that they could invent and stuff like that. Now, this room, this is another thing that if I remember correctly, we were working on this and then we found out that there was like water up here. So that's something that kind of needs to be dealt with. So let's put this stuff away. Smooth stone in here. Did I put any? No, good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get my inventory kind of cleaned up. I'm going to fill in that top spot, basically the water and stuff that's above there so that we can, properly use that space. And then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So I think I've got this all filled in now so that we'll be able to properly do stuff with this space without running into random things that are going to cause us problems. The other thing about goblins, which is kind of what I'm thinking of in envisioning and picturing as I'm designing this, is that in everything I have ever read, from whether it be, Tolkien to, you name it, goblins are always kind of hoarders. They like shiny things, and they like to hoard shiny things and just keep them. Not really do anything with them, just kind of keep them and hold on to them and, stash them in places. They like to hoard things, and sometimes those things are also things that really nobody else would find very useful, to be honest. So I think it's kind of important to have like a Shinies room, basically a room where the people that live here just kind of stash stuff. They, stuff that may or may not be considered useful. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. Maybe it's good stuff. Maybe it's junky stuff. But either way, the people that live here stash it and hold on to it in such a way that nobody else can have it. So I think that might be kind of cool as well. So I want to kind of hollow out this room, and I want this room to basically be like a cave, and you kind of come down. Like you come in, and then it kind of comes down a little bit. I think actually maybe this would be better. Come in, and then it kind of, yeah, for sure. Okay, so let me get this clay. Wow. Words are hard. Let me get this cave kind of cleaned up and detailed a little bit, and I'll come back. All right, guys, I am back. Now, you guys have all seen me detail these caves before, so I didn't want to do that on camera. But, actually, you know what? I need to grab a couple of fences. Doop. There we go. So I didn't want to do that on camera, but we do have some of the interior stuff that we can do. Let's also grab some of these wooden trap doors. And sure, we'll grab some of those fences too. Anything else? No, I don't think so. And this is basically going to be our cave of shinies, is what we're going to call it. So we need to, well, first and foremost, we need to get some light in here. So let's put a torch here, and then maybe one like right there. And finally, one maybe right here. How's that feel? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I think that's adequately lit as well. And then we can maybe put a trapdoor right here and another chest on top of it like that. Or maybe even turn the chest, just to basically look like this stuff was kind of put in here and not necessarily organized in a very thoughtful manner, which I think that'll create kind of a nifty effect. Let's see. Maybe here we put a double chest. Maybe up here we put a chest. Kind of turned and facing that way. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see, where else could we put something? Can't put anything there. Maybe... Maybe here? Another little chest to put some stuff? Yeah, I think that's alright. And then maybe we put a double chest right here. And these will all still then kind of open and do their thing. Ultimately, I'd like to get some trap chests in here so we can put them next to each other and make this even more cluttered, which is kind of what I'm going for. We're going to have to find ways to make like piles of random stuff, just because I feel like that's something that we would see in a cave like this. We can also kind of add in some of these fences and things like that in various places. Just kind of spread around. Can't really put one here, but maybe there. And we're kind of going without the oak pillars on this, which is a little bit different than what we've been doing, but I think that's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. And then maybe we'll add in some trapdoors, kind of like structural supports, if you will, just up here. And the nice thing about it is that they're a different height than these slabs, so you can get kind of multiple layers of depth that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. You can kind of see what I mean here. Maybe we put another, like, right. Oh, I'm out. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. We'll go make some more. Let's just make a spruce tree's worth. Or a stack of logs worth. Or at least pretty close. We'll do that. There we go. That makes me 64 trapdoors. That should last me at least a little while, I would hope. There we go. So we'll get those kind of up here. And I think that's pretty good. This is our cave of shinies. We will have more shinies in here as we go. You know, we can get some item frames on the walls. We'll put some of that kind of stuff in place, and we can put various things on those. You know, just random tidbits. Maybe like here we put no. Put an ender pearl. That was a little funky. You know, maybe we put diamonds in a couple. Maybe iron ingot. Actually, maybe not there. Maybe an iron ingot here. I don't suppose I have any gold on me. No, I really don't. Maybe in this one we put like a shears. Just, you know, random things that have kind of been collected and put in places and things like that. And we'll expand this as we go, you know, get some gold and other items and stuff in here too. But I think you guys kind of get the idea of the quote-unquote cave of shinies. Maybe an arrow here or something. So yeah, there you have it. But guys, unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.